Now I want to give you some information on the difference between auto and foot navigation on the Garmin GPS. First of all, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And as you can see in the upper left-hand corner, there's an auto icon. That's because the GPS is automatically detecting that we want to use this in an automobile because we have it mounted to our window car mount. Now, if I were to go ahead and remove this, and if we were to go in and search for a new location, now it should be detecting that we are actually handheld, and I'm going to try to hold it as steady as possible. But if we go in to choose a location, let's go to restaurants. Let's try Starbucks, which is nearby. It's going to give us some options for some really close by Starbucks. We're going to go ahead and choose this one right here and select go. Now, because it's detecting that we're actually holding the unit, it's very intuitive, it's going to ask us if we want to drive or walk, and we're going to go ahead and choose walk. Now when we do this, you'll see that the icon up here changes. Now we are now in a walking position. Even our icon here on the map has changed into more of a little compass type icon. And if we can now use these arrows up at the top to scroll back and forth between the first direction to the next direction and back and so on. And you can see that the map rotates according to the direction that we're supposed to be headed. Now if we go back to the very main menu, you see on the upper left-hand corner that our icon of an automobile has changed to the icon of a pedestrian, showing that we are in walking mode. Now if we go ahead and mount this to our car GPS, let's say we want to go from walking, we're sick of walking, we want to drive now. We go ahead and mount it to our dashboard. It is now switched over to an automobile icon showing that we are in car mode. And then but then we need to go back in and we need to reselect our destination. Let's do Starbucks again. It's going to choose the nearest Starbucks. We're going to select it, hit go. Now notice how it did not ask this time whether we wanted to drive or walk because again, it's very intuitive and it knew that it was mounted to a car window and that we are not going to be doing the walking, we are going to be driving, hence the car icon. So there's a little bit of information about the difference between the two. One more thing that I want to show you really quick is if you go into the settings and go under navigation set route preferences, you can actually limit your walking distance by going in here and choosing the walking distance that you prefer, either no less than or more than, to save on walking time. So again, this is just a little bit of the information about the differences between the auto and the foot navigation.